shared any images of your with anyone?
Yeah, a lot. I asked to see what they are.
You wanted to see the picture? I did not
Okay, I understand.
print out those pictures.
I'm a lawyer. I'm uncomfortable with this. This is weird.
Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the informational part help you and someone out, and we just gonna watch some videos and talk about them. And if you've been rocking with your boy, I just gotta say, I appreciate you so much, because you could be trying to find and watch these videos somewhere else, but you chose to rock out with CSL TV. So I hope everybody, including you, supporters, have a beautiful, blessed day, and you already know what we about to do. Let's get it.
I'm in a tiny branch of the population, somewhere between a dog and a human.
Joy Milne, a nurse from Scotland, woke up one morning to an unpleasant smell. After sniffing around, she realized it was coming from her husband, Les.
Thick musk smell, very different. So I did say to him, you've not showered. And of course he was quite annoyed because he had been showering, and I had to let it go.
For 12 years, she had to live with her stinky husband. Then Les was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
As the Parkinson's got worse, the smell got worse, and it became just part of him.
Joy wanted to support her husband. Together, they attended a meeting for Parkinson's patients and their families. But as soon as Joy entered the room, something unexpected happened.
We were a bit late, everybody was sat there, and my nose kept on, there's that smell.
This was how she finally made the connection. She could smell her husband's Parkinson's disease years before he developed any symptoms.
Unknown to us, I had diagnosed him with a disease. My nose had diagnosed him. And it took medicine 12 years later to catch up.
Joy's superpower manifested early on in her life.
I did not choose this superpower. I was born with a nose that can diagnose. I was a 6-year-old girl, standing in front of my grandmother, grumbling. My friends, they all smell. They really smell.
Joy is part of a lineage of women with the nose. Her mother, her grandmother, and her great-grandmother all had it. The medical
that's crazy. The whole family of women got this type of sense power. Think about if you had it.
The medical term is
hereditary hyperosmia. A heightened sense of smell.
Joy met her husband Les in high school. He knew of her sensitivity and did his best to accommodate her.
He had this wonderful male musk smell. He really did. He didn't wear any perfume. He knew I was sensitive.
Les studied to become a doctor, and Joy decided to pursue nursing. During her shifts at the hospital, she noticed that different diseases had different distinct smells.
I called it my nursing bag of smells.
When Les was 31, Joy noticed that his scent began to change. It was no longer the wonderful smell she enjoyed, but something much more unpleasant. 12 years later, after that fateful Parkinson's meeting, Joy shared her suspicion with her husband that she had diagnosed his disease years in advance.
I could see his face change. He had begun to realize as a doctor we perhaps had found a biomarker, an early diagnostic indication of Parkinson's disease.
Needless to say, this discovery had the potential to impact the lives of many. There was a way to detect Parkinson's in people far earlier and start treating it earlier. The couple then reached out to medical...
So that's kind of crazy. Is her nose only able to detect Parkinson's disease, or can she also detect other stuff? Because I know there have to be other forms that change your body smell and all this other stuff, since it do mess with your body. Now, that's something I'm kind of curious about, how she's able to know if you got Parkinson's just by a smell and can't detect other stuff by a smell.
People then reached out to medical researchers. This is how they tested Joy's ability.
So there were 12 people. There were 6 who were controls, people without Parkinson's, 6 with Parkinson's. They wore t-shirts for 24 hours. They weren't allowed to bathe or have any perfume on.
She correctly identified 11 out of 12 shirts in the experiment. Even more amazing was that she mistakenly identified a healthy subject as a Parkinson's patient.
But actually he came back and told the team that he had just been diagnosed. That was about 9 months after Joy had smelt.
Joy's ability led to a breakthrough in the research into identifying Parkinson's at an early stage through a simple test. Early detection can significantly improve patients' quality of life and even slow the disease's progression. Unfortunately, Les was diagnosed at a later stage and passed away from his condition.
What if Les was diagnosed when he was 33? What if we had realised the changes that were happening to him? We could have helped him.
The night he was dying, he made me promise that I would continue and I would do this research. And I have to say, it has paid off.
Joy's nose to diagnose is more than just a medical curiosity. It has changed people's lives for the better, and there is no doubt that it would have made Les proud.
Yeah, it's good to see she continue to help people and able to let people know if they have Parkinson's so they can find and detect when they, start to develop this. Sadly, her husband did pass away, but at the same time, maybe he still could be here if she would have been like, you smell funny, you need to go get checked out. But we don't always think like that because we don't always know until, we experience it and been there. But I'm glad to see she's still helping people.
Shared any images of your penis with anyone?
Yeah, a lot. I asked to see what they are.
You wanted to see the picture? I did not
Okay, I understand.
print out those
I'm a
pictures.
lawyer. I'm uncomfortable with this. This is weird.
So, how about social media? Are you active on social media at all?
Facebook and Instagram. Had Snapchat back in the day. Got rid of that with my wife.
What's your Facebook login? Like your username?
Just under Jalen Flair.
And then you said you got rid of Snapchat, but when you did have it, what was it?
Just Jalen Flair. And I know what this is about.
Yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stopper report, so we're just kind of going from there. We did receive a picture. When we looked into it, it looked similar to you, so I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before.
Yeah, that's definitely me with the gross one.
Okay, so this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
20.
20? Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever shared this picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah, probably with my wife, to be honest. I mean, obviously I talked to other girls back in the day too, but I can't remember.
Okay. Okay, so you've used that photo for your wife and you were about 20 years old in the photo. You did share it on Snapchat, and then maybe some other girls you were talking to?
Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
So right now, we're investigating allegations that were made that you were communicating with a younger female on Snapchat and potentially some material might have been shared.
Okay.
Some photos, some images, stuff like that. So we, of course, want to be able to hear what happened from your side, if that in fact did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to always
Everyone that I talked to, was about my age, I remember.
Okay. So who have you talked to?
My wife. This was back then when I had Tinder. So, I met girls on Tinder and stuff back in the day. Yeah, some saved stuff, but I don't know who would save a picture like that. Nude, maybe, yeah.
I really want to understand why this person would be in possession of the photo, but the only one who could really help me with that is you. Shared any images of your penis with anyone?
Yeah.
And how many times would you say you've done that?
A lot.
Can you explain that a little bit more to me?
My wife, my ex-girlfriend, back in the day, Tinder and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure you know what Tinder is.
I just want to make sure that we all understand each other. When my partner says a younger female, you understand that we mean someone under the age of 18?
Yeah, that's obviously why you're here.
You understand that?
So you mean to tell me he was sending those type of pictures to these young girls? You know what I'm saying? They are 15, 14, 13, 12. He don't care. He like them young. And it's sad that this dude wearing this uniform got a wife doing this type of shit.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you mean to tell me this police officer did that shit? Like, he was acting dumb for a minute and then he tried to back up everything he was saying, but evidently whatever they was doing, he got caught doing. And that's why his ass got 12 years.